Hey everybody, welcome to the Outgroove. I am excited today. Just arrived. I was taking a little nap. It's Saturday. I was taking a little nap. I just ordered something. Now, you guys know by the title what this is all about. These are the two Amazon boxes that just came in. I haven't even opened these up. Let's do an unboxing. Let's spend a couple days listening to this, and then we'll do a full-on review. Okay, so here we go. Box number one. This is the Robins. This is the Sivga Robin SV021. The box. There you go, the box. And then for $100 more, here's the Phoenix. A little bit fancier box. Let's open these bad boys up. Let's take a look. They're both by Sivga, Chinese company. They are really, there's nothing, the only thing to compare them is that they're same company. One is closed back, one is open back. One is 150, one is 250. You know, so they're not really the same category necessarily at all. But I decided to spend my own money, not family money, my own money, and buy both, review them both, and I'm going to return one. So why not? I've never done this. I know people do this all the time. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Buy two things and return one to Amazon. So we've got free returns. What the hell? I'm hoping that this one, the Robin 21, are better or just as good as these 250 ones. That's what I'm hoping. I'm using Sendara's and the Sennheiser HD6XXs mainly. Those are my main guys. I have my Koss for work. I have some Sony Bluetooth noise canceling, the WH1000, something like that. But the Sendaras are really the thing I use. Now, I really want something that slams. I want a little bit more of a bass. So we're going to see which one has a little bit more bass, a little bit more fun. I'm listening to a lot of hip hop, so let's go take a look. Sendaras aren't, I wouldn't say the best, like hip hoppy type thing. So, and I don't want to bother with EQ and stuff. I know a lot of people use EQ, and it's kind of annoying. So let's just open these up and take a look at these right now, okay? Okay, you guys see these? Let's take a look at the Sendaras. The Robin and the Phoenix. Okay, so look, now I don't know if you guys care about boxes or that kind of stuff. Really, I don't care too much. I mean, I think they're kind of fun, but let's not look at the build quality. Let's just do the build quality. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Look at that. Oh, mama. That's kind of fun. Okay. Comes with a little baggie. Comes with a bag here, and this has got my cable. So when it's like threaded kind of fabric cables. This is nice. Okay, nice looking cable. I do like this. I've heard these things are super comfortable, so I'm excited about the comfort level. I'm gonna put these on real quick. Oh mama. Yeah, I've heard these are super comfortable. I'm excited. It looks cool. I think that looks pretty cool, dude. For $150, I think that looks very premium. It's very cool. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the Phoenix. Ooh, even nicer. Oh, whoa. Okay, so for $100 more, you get this nice freaking case. This is actually a pretty badass case. I like this. Yeah, this is nice. Let's take a look. Oh, mama. That's cool. Okay, got another little baggie. See, this just had a little cheesy bag. This is, let's see, that's probably the cords. Let's take a look. Okay. Very similar to this one. Same type of cord. Okay, same exact, it's the same cord, just a different color. And then these guys, okay. I really like this case. This case is cool. I dig that. That's fun. I like that. Don't know if it's worth another 100. Now look at these. See, this looks pretty cool, dude. They both look good. Now I've heard these are not as comfortable as those. This is all metal here. These are nice. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, they're not nearly as comfortable. Now I've heard there's some issues like you bend these. I was watching Z reviews and he's like, Z's like bending it back, and I'm like, I'm just too chicken to do that craziness. My head's not massive, and they do have okay, there is like a swivel here. That's interesting. There's a little like a swivel action here. I'm not really sure what that's about. Let me just put them on for a sec. Let's see. Yeah. It feels good. It doesn't feel bad. But I see what people mean as far as like your ear does kind of get up in that business. How do these things pull out? Do these things pull out? Is that it? Oh, that's it. I pulled it out. That's as far as that goes. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna play with this a little bit. Okay, so this is the build. They both are pretty good. I can see how this is a little nicer. I mean, this looks cool, but this does look a little bit even nicer. These things are like incredibly freaking soft. That's like unreal. Okay, I'm gonna spend a day or two just listening to these guys, and then I will come back and let you know what I think, which one is worth what, and what am I going to keep, what am I going to go home. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, everybody, we're back. It is Sunday, late evening, and I have been listening to the Sivgas, the Sivga Phoenix and the Sivga Robin 21s. I've been listening to both of these all weekend for the last 2 days, comparing them mainly to my Hi-Fi-Man Sundaras. These are the nicest headphones I have, so this is kind of my standard for what I'm comparing these to. I feel like the Sundaras at $350 is probably the best set of headphones at this price range, and to get better than that, you're going to need to go closer to $800. That's my thoughts, but I'd love to hear what you think are better than Sundaras, because that was kind of the impetus of getting these headphones. Not that I'm assuming that 150 cans are going to be better than these, but I wanted to kind of get something with more bass, a little more punchy, a little bit more kind of like hitting you in the face bass. That's the one thing that the Sundaras don't have for me, that the bass kind of like rolls off a bit. You're not getting that kind of punch, and I listen to a lot of hip hop, so I'm wanting to hear that. I can EQ them, but that's when I'm using my computer. When I'm using my phone or it's kind of mobile thing, it's a little bit trickier, and it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to do the EQing. So I'd rather, if possible, get some that maybe have a little more of a V shape, or that sound got a little bit more punch for those kind of livelier, exciting things. These are a lot more neutral, but I love these. So comparing these, the Sundaras, with the Phoenix and the Robins, what did we think? So as you know, 2 days maybe is not enough for burn-in, for these, but I do have some initial thoughts, and you know what? We just got to go with what I got. So that said, let's just talk about, I showed you the build. The build quality on both of these are very good. For $150 headphones, these are nice. I would say, okay, legitimately, these are much more comfortable than the Phoenix, than the Hi-Fi-Man Sundaras, than pretty much anything I have. The only thing that might come close to this as far as comfortability is the Monoprice Retros with the Brainwaves pads. So these Monoprice are $30. The Brainwave pads are $30. So the pad is the same as the freaking, engineering in here. And these are really comfy, but they totally feel cheap as all heck. But for cheap headphones, I actually kind of like these a lot. This, triple the price or whatever. But these are even more comfortable than these. These suckers, I don't know what it is, but we really need to get these freaking foamy cuffs on everything. They feel great. And I actually like the color. I like this wood. It's very highly glossed. Yeah, I like this look a lot. Super comfortable. But right when I started listening to these, and then I flipped over to these, is not really a question, honestly. 150, 250, and you totally hear the difference. Now, as you know, this is closed back, this is open. So some of that has to be kind of like the airiness or the kind of open sound stage, but this just sounds better in just about every way. So comfortable, yes. Sound good? I don't know. There's probably better headphones for 150 out there. Hell, I would even go for I would get the Sennheiser HD6XXs, even though they're a little bit more than 150. But on eBay, you could get some for around 150, 180. So I would even do that over these as far as if you want good sound. But if you just want to like listen to like podcasts, shows, and YouTube, computer stuff, and just like have these on and never think about it, these are the jam. You could just sit here. You could have these on all freaking day and never feel it. So there's some value to that because you don't really care about audio so much. You just listen to like people talk. So there's some value to that. But once I put these on, I knew that's another ball game. These are 250. These are 350. My question was really, out of these, is this a good companion to my Sundaras? Will this give me the bass? Will this give me kind of a punchiness? Will this give me what I want kind of to complement the Sundara? And at first I was like, nah, dude, we're just going to take these back. It's just, when I put the Sundaras on, it's just like another ball game. It's just like, there's just a huge gap in quality and sound. And these have such a wonderful, like, breadth and sound stage and clarity and isolation. These are just badass. Now, that was Saturday. Now today, by the end of the day, I've been listening to these a lot. And I have to admit, I like them. I actually like them. I'm using stock pads. I actually ordered some pads that people say you kind of like can switch them out, but they didn't come in time, so it is what it is. I listen to on my iFi Zendak. I listen to it with a Emotiva A100. I listen to it on my phone using Tidal and a Little Bear tube ampy portable amp. I also use this little cheapy Chi-Fi amp, which actually for $30 is badass. I love this little thing. I have a review of it too up on my channel. I love this little cheapy guy. So I listen to it in multiple ways on the computer, different DACs, different amps with portable, non-portable. These do not need any help. They don't need amps. You put this right in your phone and you are fine. You don't even need to go blast it on the phone. You go like 60, 80% on your phone and this sounds fine. It's 30, 32 ohms impedance. It takes nothing to drive these things. This, you do need to put some meat behind it. You got to put some power. This took more to drive, of course. But these are super simple to drive, which was cool. And they do sound punchier. There is a difference in bass. This does have a better bass than the Robbins and the Sundara. So my question was, does it sound better, $250 better? And that's what I've been struggling with today because I've really been enjoying them. But at the end of the day, when I think about it, so comfortability. They're not super comfortable. They're okay. They're not as comfortable as the Sundaras. About after an hour, about 2 hours or so, I start to kind of like bug your ear because they get really close up in your ear. These are actually kind of small. They get up in there. The Sundaras aren't super wonderful either. They're more comfortable, but I'm using stock pads on these. I'm actually thinking of changing pads, but the Sandara chain, those pads are like $70, $60. And so it's like $60 for a pair of pads. It just seems like kind of out there. So comfortability, not the best. Not bad, but not like butter, okay? So that was a factor. Yes, I can hear the bass more. Yes, it's more fun and lively in some ways. But when I want to listen to like some Pink Floyd, and when I want to listen to the details of the music and the, you know, I'm going to go to the Sandaras. I'm not going to go to this. So I do like these a lot. I'm going to return these. I'm going to return both of these. But I might go back and get these. Now, I got something special coming tomorrow. So we're going to bring in another pair of headphones tomorrow, and we're going to do a shootout with those. But right now, I would say 150, 250. If these are your choices, which is kind of a weird, because you really wouldn't like go this or that, because they're kind of different brackets. I would say these are actually pretty dang good. If you got another $100, I'd get Sandaras. That's kind of like the way to go. But if you don't, and you want that little bit more lively, a little bit more like bass, this is actually pretty dang good. It's pretty darn good. For music, maybe not. But again, if you need to just like listen to stuff, people talking, podcasts, stuff like that, this is probably pretty dang good. And they're so damn comfortable. What we need to do is put this comfortability in these guys. You know, perfect world. So that's my review. That's the way I think. They're not bad. They didn't blow me over. And for $250, I'm so cheap, I just don't even want to go there. So I'm trying to still find what's better. I'm going to get something tomorrow. It won't be better than this, but I heard it's got more bass than this. So we're going to do a little shootout between the Phoenix and Mystery thing tomorrow. Honestly, I think the only thing I could do to go up from this would be get a focal Elex, the mass drop version of the clear, or get a clear. You know, I don't know what else really. Maybe the LCD 2s or the 2Xs or the Xs. But I think there's not much better than this unless I'm getting to like $1,000. And that's just like, I can't do that. So that's where I'm at for the Sandaras. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks a lot for watching the video. More coming later, and take care. Bye.